The Antichrist by Dr. George W. Carey, Part 1. Primitive Christians, the Essenes, fully realized and taught the great truth that Christ was a substance, an oil or ointment contained especially in the spinal cord, consequently in all parts of the body, as every nerve in the body is directly or indirectly connected with the wonderful river that flows out of Eden, the upper brain, to water the garden. The early Christians knew that the scriptures, whether written in ancient Hebrew or the Greek, were allegories, parables, or fables based on the human body, fearfully and wonderfully made. These adepts knew that the secretion, grey matter creative, that issues, secretes, from the cerebrum, was the source and cause of the physical expression called man. And they knew that the river of Jordan was symbolized in the spinal cord, and that the Dead Sea was used to symbolize the sacred plexus at the base of the spinal column where the Jordan spinal cord ends, typifying the entrance of Jordan into the Dead Sea. The thick, oily and salty substance composing the sacral plexus, cauda equina, tail of the horse, may be likened unto crude petroleum, petra, mineral, or salt, and oleum, Latin for oil, and the thinner substance, oil or ointment in spinal cord, may be compared with coal oil, and when this oil is carried up and crosses the ida and pingala, two fluid nerves that end in a cross in medulla oblongata where it contacts the cerebellum, Golgotha, the place of the skull. This fluid is refined, as coal oil is refined, to produce gasoline, a higher rate of motion that causes the ascension of the airship. When the oil, ointment, is crucified, to crucify means to increase in power 1,000-fold, not to kill. It remains 2 days and a half, the moon's period in a sign, in the tomb, cerebellum, and on the 3rd day ascends to the pineal gland that connects the cerebellum with the optic thalamus, the central eye in the throne of God that is the chamber overtopped by the hollow, hallowed, caused by the curve of the cerebrum, the most high of the body, which is the temple of the living God, the living, vital substance which is a precipitation of the breath of life breathed into man, therefore the holy, whole, ghost or breath. The pineal gland is the pinnacle of the temple, the modus operandi by which the oil of the spinal cord reaches the pineal gland is described in Part